Time now for sports with Brett Kennedy.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's get into some sports. We told you earlier in the year that Troy Ross, the son of Great Falls High assistant coach Wes Ross, was discharged from the Seattle Children's Hospital after a month-long stay with a life-threatening condition. Back in October, our Tom Wiley caught up with the Ross family to discuss everything that's happened and what came next.
If there's one thing 3-year-old Troy Ross loves, it's football.
What are you going to be?
Linebacker.
A linebacker?
Oh, linebacker.
On this particular day, he's itching to toss the pigskin with whoever will play with him. His dad, his sister, even the camera guy. It's an incredible sight for his parents, Wes and Callie, because 5 weeks ago, they saw something much different. Their beautiful child in a hospital bed, fighting for his life.
It just knocked the breath out of you. You heard things no parent should ever have to hear. To see him sedated, the unknown was the worst. The things beyond our control as parents, that is probably the scariest thing you can imagine, is something beyond your control.
Troy had experienced severe cold-like symptoms, and a trip to Benefice in Great Falls revealed something far more serious.
Great Falls thought that it was pneumonia when they looked at him, and then when we got to Seattle, they found out, with his blood numbers being what they were, he had to be losing blood somewhere, and he was losing blood into his lungs.
He was life-flighted to Seattle Children's Hospital and admitted to the ICU where the staff worked to stabilize him. He was diagnosed with a rare and dangerous autoimmune disorder called pulmonary capillaritis, one of just 8 known cases in the country.
I think it really hit home when ICU said that they don't have a lot of success stories that ever leave ICU. And so that, I think, I was like,
The Ross family looked down on their son, feeling powerless.
People would ask us how they could help, and at the time I was sitting in the Seattle hospital room not knowing if my son was going to survive. And something came over me and I said, there's 3 ways that you can help, and that was prayers. And I understand that not everyone was religious or believes in that, but I do.
Prayers came, along with so much more.
2, 3. Troy Strong!
Troy Strong!
Now we are
Troy Strong!
1, 2, 3. Troy Strong!
Blood drives, donations, fundraising, support came pouring in from all corners of the state and the country. It was humbling to the Ross family.
So the biggest thing is thank you for the prayers and support. And I guess what is humbling for us is what makes Troy special. There's plenty of kids out there that need help.
And every bit of that support helped Wes and Callie cope, and day by day, Troy made progress.
Well, they nicknamed him the Beast of the East, so that'll tell you exactly what he was.
And then when we got moved down to the medical floor, rehab was talking that we would have to do some inpatient stay for physical therapy and stuff like that. And 4 days later, he was riding a bike.
Last week, after a meeting with Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson, Troy came home.
Family and God. This is a total miracle. There's no explanation why Troy's here. He shouldn't be, but he is.
Troy will live with this condition his entire life, which means there's always a risk the symptoms will return. So in the meantime, Troy will keep fighting, and his strength will continue to inspire his family and others.
There's nothing that I can't handle now. There's nothing. If he can overcome this, no matter how many hours I got to work, bills to pay, miles to drive, doctors to visit, there's nothing that anyone can overcome. I hope he can inspire people, and just the shirt itself says it all,
Forever, Troy Strong.